Hello everybody, my name is ASM. Welcome to a brand new Let's Play here in Hearthstone 4. So today we're playing some Millennium Dawn. It's gotta be like one of the most requested mods that I get. And I don't play it too often. I think the last time we played it, I checked, was 2 years ago, where we played as the United States. So I was like, who do we play as? I was like, we could, because it's been so long. I was like, do we play one of the big countries? You know, we could play United States, we could play Russia, we could play China, we could play maybe Germany, maybe India as well. But I was thinking, we don't spend too much time in Hearthstone 4, either in Kaiserreich or really any mod, because it always starts with Africa being completely colonized, right? We don't spend a lot of time playing in Africa, like at all. It's like we either play, you know, we can play something in Egypt, we can play Ethiopia or South Africa. That's really about it. Most of the time, all of Africa is colonized by the British or the French, or maybe Germany or someone else. So you never get a lot of time to spend actually in Africa. So we are going to be playing today. We're playing as Nigeria here. It has been such a long time since I played Millennium Dawn that I've never been good at Millennium Dawn because they have so many different unit types, and I've always been terrible, absolutely terrible at actually using them. Put these troops on the board with Cameroon for now. So we'll take our first national focus, religious divide, federal government of Nigeria. Water crisis? I mean, a water crisis seems like that might be important. But you know what? Let's just worry about the federal government first and foremost. 35 days on you. We've got so many national spirits. Oh my god. Okay. Well, we got 2 research slots. We're using 1975 rifles. Probably not great. Let's go 30... No. Oh my god, space technology, ballistics. It's been so long since I played this. I don't know where any of this stuff is. What tech? We have 1985? Why does it still take 820 days on this? Research speed minus 39%. We have crippled amount of corruption. Our literacy rate's bad, and we have bad GDP per capita. Cool. 615, 615. So like, can I like make? We can maybe get 2G technology. 615 days on you. 615 on microprocessors. Is there anything I can research at a reasonable rate? Not even like the 1960s. 1200 days? Ah! Well then I guess 820, like that's insanity. I guess I will take you, and then just try to make our country. We've got to build up our literacy rate. We've got to get more GDP. What is our GDP at? We have $323 billion in debt. We have $23 billion in the treasury. We lose $10 billion a week. And we have $3 billion in that international investment. So not great. Not a great situation to be in. Currently, we have the People's Democratic Party in power. We are currently an online outlook. But emerging and the Western are both pretty high up there as well. And that's fine. After that, we got the Democratic Socialist Movement, United Nigerian People's Party, and the All Nigerian People's Party as well. So many factories. We have 1. We have 2 factories. Are you kidding me? Okay. I guess I'll go 1 factory. We have so many slots. Put 1 in Lagos for now. Thank you. Can I like beg people internationally for some money? Right now, China's got the most influence, followed by the United States, the United Kingdom, and Canada. Ghana, Nigeria, and Angola follow up. We're currently more independent than anything else, though. 32.52%. Big thumbs up there. Interest paid on debt is 1.023. Interest rate 16.5%. Debt to GDP is 165.2%. Like, it's not great, okay? Not going to worry about any of these right now. And I don't think we can really afford to fight foreign influence at the moment. Research slots. We have 1 of them. Well, you don't even have a GDP of $1 trillion. What is our GDP? Like, where does it actually say this? That's our debt. GDP. Maybe it's at 0 just because the game hasn't actually launched quite yet. Counter-terrorism operations elsewhere in Africa. Right now, we're not actually listed in here. We can get some private, some PMCs. Look at Army Navy experience. Why not? And we can recognize some countries. Okay. Well, for right now, we're not going to worry about any of these at the moment. So who are we recognizing? We're recognizing the Shari, and we're recognizing Palestine. Okay. And the Shari are up here in Morocco, and in Palestine, of course, is over here in Palestine. So decisions available, or doctrines available. Can I afford anything? Planning needs to be 25%. Which one is just like, I guess we'll go like guerrilla warfare? For more organization for our militia? Like, I'm not going to be able to really fund all of this stuff, right? I mean, 24% planning speed's not bad. You know what? Let's do decentralized warfare. That seems okay. We'll get that going. We're not going to worry about hiring any PMCs at the moment. Where is our GDP? I know it's got to be in here somewhere. Ideological powers. But right now, we are conservatives. Okay. So I'm guessing, are these always applying to us? We're a stable society. We got the good old days. Foreign influence modifier. Yeah, so I'm assuming these are always applying because we're conservative. And otherwise, we've got the communists, the socialists, liberals, autocrats, monarchists, and the fundamentalist. So what do we have? We have foreign influence defense 15%, 15% stability, 15% war support, which means it's not bad. But are we really going to be going to war that often? Probably not. So we do have a 50-50 divide between in our faith. Get rid of this for a second. Between the because I think if I remember correctly, the north of Algeria is Islamic, the south is Christian, or in probably other African faiths. So we have 50-50 divide on that. So democratic, fascist diplomacy, and daily support online goes up. We are currently in a recession. Honestly, it's not that bad. I mean, it's the second worst thing on here, but it could be worse. We have crippling corruption. It's not paralyzing though. It's just crippling. And for 465, you can go up to rampant. That sounds like a good plan to me. How much do we actually gain? 0.67. Okay, so that's going to take literally forever. We've also got the Nigerian oil companies have a lot of power. The tribal leaders have a lot of power, as well as the Nigerian private companies have a lot of power as well. You actually give me no benefit whatsoever. Excellent. Okay, the economy screen. There's so much stuff in here. They're spending 19.9. They're making 4.82. Where's our GDP? Our GDP is $195 billion. GDP per capita is $1,580 as well. Okay, so I mean, it's not. You know what? Let's just unpause. We're like 8 minutes into this video at this point. Let's just go. We'll see how things kind of develop. I do remember Millennium Dawn being fairly slow. Of course, I will accept. Yeah, America, give me those investments, please. We have 10 factories now. Holy hell! Oh my god! From trade plus, I guess because we have a lot of natural resources, right? Yeah, people are buying our oil. Look at us go. See that? This is why the Nigerian oil companies are in charge here, right? They've like tripled. Oh my, our economy is now booming. My god. I guess we'll make AK-47s, AK-74s. Sounds fine to me. But again, we're not really going to be using our military too much. I can't imagine. I mean, there's a lot of wars going on right now. Actually, how many wars are happening? Oh, there's actually a ton. Both of them are happening in Africa. But I don't know how much of an interest. Like, do we care what happens in the Congo? Do I care what happens in Angola? Probably, like, not really. Are any of these factions? Actually, are there any factions? I think CSTO exists as a faction, but I think that's about it. Oh, no, NATO also exists. Okay. So we got NATO, we got CSTO. Basically what you would expect. The USS Cole has been bombed by Al-Qaeda. And I'm assuming they're probably going to send troops in. I mean, well, they're not going to send troops in Afghanistan quite yet. We're still about a year and a half until September 2001. But we still got a ways to go. Of course, we are very poor. Also, I don't know why zooming in and zooming out is so slow. It just goes very slowly. I don't know why that's the case. That's okay. What do we have in here? We have literally no aircraft. Got 1960s era. We have a lot of outdated technology, right? That kind of goes without saying. We don't got a lot of stuff. What are you? Infrastructure ×1. Okay, so America's building infrastructure in the country. I mean, that's nice. Oh, no, I am in this list. Nigeria. There is a substantial threat of a terrorist attack. I mean, that seems bad. We get 20 command power. We'll try to do some counter-terrorism training. Then training mission to Chad, training mission to Niger. Look, Chad, Niger, I'm sure you're great countries. I've got to put me first right now. Domestic independence changed by 10%. We're political power over here. Well, let's try to fix the religious divide. I'm sure that's, like, really easy to do. You know, you just gotta take some focuses. Take the focus to just hit the religious divide button. So guessing we can either... Well, probably to stick 50-50, right? Well, I mean, we either have to kind of lean towards Islam or we gotta lean towards the Christians. Well... Both of those don't seem like they're gonna be great for stability. Right? Neither of those seem like it's gonna work out for us in the long run. Okay, the Mozambique have elected... I think that's the... They're the moderates. They're left-wing radicals, but they're the moderates. That's fine. Somalia is a hot mess. I'm assuming you're just in a big civil war here. Actually, no. We got Puntland. We got Puntland. We got Somaliland. Can I recognize Somaliland? Is that a thing I can do? Yeah, you know what? Somaliland, congratulations. I'm going to recognize you. I feel like... Well, you know what? Just a little helping hand here. We got an investment offer from China. Project costs the estimated cost 10.3 billion. China's offering that we contribute 10% of the sum. Okay, so we only pay 10%. Look, again, I can't say no to anybody. If anybody wants to give me money, I kind of have to do it, right? So we have 150 political power. I don't think it's enough to do literally anything with. I just need to fix corruption, right? Like, that seems... Well, fix corruption, or we can maybe... We're schooling. Costs $2 billion. That would be nice. Like, your research speed plus 2%. Research speed goes up to 10%. And presumably this would help us... It would help us fix our literacy problem. Don't have any non-core territory. Open a weapons market. You know, I guess we can just buy guns. We can just buy guns. Why would I ever research guns? What are you? You're 290 for this. Maybe education can wait. Well, I mean, what else we have here? We have minimal police funding. I'm guessing everything's bait. We have tiny military spending. Or a decentralized administration. You need more political power. I mean, that's nice and all. Stability plus 3%. It costs us $8 billion. And we're paying nothing on... We're not spending money on anything. And yet we're still losing money. What are we actually spending this on? Internal security, healthcare, welfare, $8 billion. It's just that we don't have income, right? We don't make money. That's our big... We've actually somehow doubled the GDP per capita. We went from like 180 billion to 500 billion. That's the world's greatest economic growth that history has ever seen. We're fucking blasting off. What are you? Your missiles? That's probably for like nuking the world. Honestly, I would prefer if the worlds didn't get nuked. Like, I don't know if that's like a controversial take or not. Also, I forgot a claim here. Cameroon, you pieces of shit. Is it core? It is a core state. Cameroon. I've noticed. I mean, that's also got rubber, light metals, and rubber. You guys are going off. We're also an export economy. Resource export goes up by 16%. Vladimir Zakovsky's been elected. Okay, mixed economy. Consumer goods -6. Research the market. I think we increase our trade. This might make me some more money. I'm hoping. Because right now, I mean, consumer good. Like, what are we? We're not building anything domestically. But yes, we're making. We have one factory on rifles. That doesn't mean too much to me. Let's just globalize our economy for the moment. Yeah, you open this up. We'll see if this makes any impact. I don't know how often this actually refreshes. 468. We've opened up a few more of our resources to the global market. It did cost us some political power, but we're getting like 2 per day. That seems pretty good if you ask me. Teaching the Quran, 50-50. I will take the 50-50, and then we'll kind of leave the religious issues alone for the moment. A number of Nigerian citizens join extremist groups are on the rise. That's not great, I would say. More people are joining Boko Haram. Prefer if that didn't happen. Modify officer corps. Do we need any of this? No, I don't need any of this stuff. I don't need to change any of you. We can get partial draft. But I mean, how does this help us? I don't think it does, actually. Baptism by fire. No, we just save our points. We gotta fix corruption. We've got to try to get out of this, out of the stagnation as well. You're 585 now. Renter state, tribal leaders. What's a rentier state? Wait a second. This is a rate dynamic modifier. Research speed was 20%. With increased funding, a steady hand at the helm, and some patience, the nation can expect to see the literacy rate increase. There are, however, benefits to lowering the literacy rate, and should the nation have the agrarian-based economy, for example. You know what? I'm going to spend... You gotta spend money to make money. Congratulations, you can have public schools. Look, up to like 16, okay? Anything past that, you're out of your goddamn mind. I can't afford that. Are you kidding me? But sending your 6-year-old to class, that's something I can maybe afford. And hopefully that'll fix our literacy rate at least a little bit. What are you? Are you popular support? 30.9%? That's more than reasonable, honestly. Integrated defense system. Naval AA attack. I'm going to tell you I don't think I care about that at all. We are currently a regional power. Current contributions for different levels. So current contribution is 0.2%. So not a minor power, major power. We're just in, if you're in West Sub-Saharan Africa, I'm a big deal, right? And it's still 2000. We still got places that we can get to. We have places we can aspire to. Unrestrained piracy. Okay, that's not great. How do I fix this? Notorious religious strife and political instability has paved the way for pirates to run loose on the coast. United Kingdom attacks our independence from foreign influence. God, Britain! We're a member of the Commonwealth. Maybe we shouldn't be. Multi-ethnic state. Uncontrolled population growth. 25%. Goddamn. USAD. Political power gain. Additional income is 0.004 per 10 million people. What is actually the population of Nigeria? 124. I mean, the factory output's... Well, I mean, is the factory output good? It makes us produce those 1975 rifles slightly faster. And we're making 0.004 times... This is per 10 million. We have 124 million. So like 12.4. So this is 0.04. I think we want to end the United States aid. I mean, the factory output, like, that's nice and all. I think we can do without it. The country is so rich in natural resources, there's little or no need to tax the population. Citizens get benefits of paying taxes and have little incentive to demand good governance or political rights. The result is in authoritarianism and corrupt government and crony capitalism with a poor business climate for non-resource sectors. So we want... Can we ever get rid of this? We're in the African Union. We got youth radicalization. And we have ECOWAS. Okay. Well, I think I want to end U.S. aid. It doesn't seem like it actually helps us. We got a substantial threat, but we're still doing our training here. Attack influence, attack influence. Our influence is still okay. I do want to get rid of you. America will like us less. It costs me 100 political power, but I will gain more political power in the long run because we get a point. It's 0.25, right? Like that's pretty substantial. When you include all the modifiers as well. Yeah, no, I think we want to remove US aid. It just costs 100 political power, but we'll probably get that back within less than a year. We're up to 2.19. Yeah, and when you include the modifiers as well, it should be 0.25. Yeah, no, it seems now we're at 3.25. Are you? Oh my lord! Okay, we got 50-50. I'm guessing our stability got a little higher. Do I want to do any of these other things? Not really. I don't want to mess with our current situation. Could get some reforms. Price the ANPP, resurgence of the PDP. Let's try to do some efficient government spending. And we get still 585, huh? You cost 1,800 to change. What do you actually give me? Resource gain, fuel gain, and we can just awards faster. You are basically just bad. We don't accept communist diplomacy, but like, does that matter? It's like, oh, I mean that's like just China, right? Or Vietnam? But like, am I talking to Vietnam or Laos? No, I'm not. The only one that would really matter would be the PRC. But they already have a lot of influence in the country, so I don't know if it really makes that big of a difference one way or the other. How's our GDP doing, by the way? Have I fixed our economy? No, we are spending still more money. How much are we paying in interest? $1 billion. Okay, so I mean that's not great. We could try to increase tax rate. I mean, how much are we making off taxes? Population income 3.3. Ethiopia has elected the People's Revolutionary Democratic Front. Does that matter? Do you care about that? I mean, they're going to beat Eritrea in a war. So yeah, we'll see how that goes for them. Some people are kind of, well, I mean, they need to be at 50% strength. And I don't see the Democratic Socialist, nor Boko Haram actually getting up to that 50% modifier. This doesn't seem extremely likely to me. However, I do think this is going to be a good time for us to end this first episode. Thanks so much for watching, Mr. Anthem. If you've enjoyed, remember a thumbs up. If you not enjoyed, click some down. You want to see more, subscribe, and goodbye.